Alex Castellanos, who is a veteran Republican strategist and advises a pro-Donald Trump super PAC, was on NBC on Friday. He's talking with Chuck Todd, excuse me, about the birther issue. Now, the whole way this birther thing played out last week was disgusting and pathetic, and Donald Trump basically used it just as a massive hustle, essentially, to get free primetime coverage and be surrounded by a bunch of pseudo-legitimate military veterans. And then at the end of it, of course, he blamed it on Hillary, which is nonsense, and then said, I ended it. And then the media gets in this position where they're fact-checking this, which is already like so far out of the realm of any credibility that Donald Trump should get to begin with, that we're left to this ridiculous place. Alex Castellanos here is going to talk about birtherism, and in a weird way, he's going to show you why he's a veteran Republican strategist. And he's also going to get to the real point about birtherism. It's not about a geography. It's about a state of mind or a state of skin. Here's Alex Castellanos.
He did it for 5 years after the fact. How do you explain that away?
I would explain it this way, being on the Trump team, that I think these two candidates are being treated very differently on this very issue, because this is something that Hillary Clinton's campaign started when it was convenient for her, but the media covers it as if it is only Donald Trump who has taken the campaign
Alex,
in
I
this
gotta
direction.
tell you,
Wait, that's not really an answer.
And by the way, well, there isn't, there's an answer here. I think the big question about Obama is not where he was born or his faith. The big question about Obama has he considered himself more of a globalist than an American? There is an otherness to this president, and people have tried to exploit that politically in different ways. The Clinton campaign tried to exploit it this way, the way their strategist said, by saying his lack of American roots is an issue.
So it's very interesting, and he's not entirely inaccurate. Aspects of the Clinton campaign in the primary against Obama in 2008 did make moves in the direction of otherizing Barack Obama. That is a campaign tactic that the Clinton
campaign used.
They used a whispering campaign. There were memos that sort of talked about there was one kind of infamously that said, this multicultural background and then name, save it, I think it said save it for 2050, but not this election. So it was there. Now, of course, it's an insane false equivalency, because as sleazy as that might have been, they were not running around the country saying that the first African-American president was not a citizen of this country and lying about private investigators and using an act of overt, deranged, conspiratorial racism to build a political platform. So that's a vital difference. And the final thing I say is I'm sure Obama himself would tell you that I'm not a globalist or an American. I'm a Muslim. Muslim first. Wallahu Akbar.
Hey folks, Sam Seder here. I just got back from a company-wide meeting. Accounting is really coming down on me hard. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So please enjoy this channel. Subscribe right down there.